Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's Drogba! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pele. That's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Pele. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Foot in. And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Pele going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Lampard. Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. And the pass is intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And can he finish? Yaya Toure, out to the right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Drogba. Bellingham. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool given another corner. This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for the run. Robertson. He's got away. Shapes to shoot!
Lampoon Warriors really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Searching pass he's played there, and he's in on great chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to this.
He's going for goal! Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. And that's really well manoeuvred. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Hazard might just make this. That is ended up in no man's land. Lampard. And that has put paid to that. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Azar. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Robertson. Mbappe has created one goal already. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivery from Mbappe. It's safely in the keeper's hands. Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
A nearby member of staff.
And we're underway again. Lee Kang in.
Oh, really well played.
Here's found, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lee Kang-in really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And it's Azar. Oh, that's well spotted. Drogba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Long ball looking to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pele. Too long and over the line. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass, tries a shot! It's loose, it's fallen kindly here. Azar. Now it's Pele, Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball. Cross float. A header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Great vision. Oh, important interception. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mbappe. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Robertson going full tilt down the left.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Substitution in progress.
Could be danger here. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. In with the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's had a shot! Palmer. And it's Maradona. And this is Batistuta. Spread out to the left. Hazard. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. Palmer. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. No, that's been intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yaya Toure. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's got the beating of his man. This looks promising. Pele! Oh, should have put that away.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
So, third corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Toure running with the ball. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Loose, and it's come back out to him. This time, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Liverpool can consider themselves just about safe now. Now it's Del Piero, and it's Hazard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Maradona. The final 5 minutes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
After 88 minutes.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A case now of complete control. Played through for the wide man. That's the throw. And the number on the board is 3. And this is Drogba. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Yaya Toure. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to kick
welcome to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside.
Climbs up big! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Robertson. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That is some save from Khan. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Bellingham. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. What a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Drogba. Can he finish? There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 9 minutes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's picked out the run. Bullish header! Cleared without hesitation. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Referee's given a throw. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. They've got a corner here. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's beautiful. Drogba! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Bruno Fernandes stood his ground strongly. He is through here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Kimmich receives it in a wide position. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It'll be a throw-in. Another throw-in. Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Toure gets into a good position. Chooses to go cross-field. Hernandez, and he welcomes it in. Williams. That's a throw. He's found a way through. That's good play. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Applies the finish! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe! Robertson has it out wide and in space. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Good ball, good take. Leeds are looking to go forward now. It's played through for him. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe is herring after that one and claimed it back swiftly. And it's Yaya Toure.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been cleared. And this is Drogba. Drogba! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Bellingham into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Great vision. Ball driven towards the far. Oh, what a clap! Oh, it's hit the post. No mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Yaya Toure. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Saliba has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
He's in space and looking for options. Played back towards his own goal. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please watch the screen for train
Liverpool are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Bruno Fernandes. Number 14, Mohamed Salah.
And that's the start of
Coming on the
another
field,
45 minutes.
Number 17, Eze. Number 7,
It's a
Messi.
searching pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Bellingham was a... Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Probing pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he latch on to this? They've won a corner. So, third corner of the game. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Messi. Pedri. And Hernandez. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bellingham. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Haaland shapes to shoot! Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich, he's got tall! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Given the time to pick a pass. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Liverpool with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Leeds are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least.
It's Drogba! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? And they win it back again. Has a look and place it forward. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pedri. Caught offside that time. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's Dembele. Well timed, excellent interception.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Played back in. Drogba! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number
Liverpool
9,
get their
Nico
fourth corner.
Williams. Number 21, Chouameni. Number 7, Messi. Coming on the field.
Last-ditch
Number
defending, but that'll
22,
do.
Federico Valverde.
And now they can spring
Number
out of
31,
defence.
Rice. Number 99.
That's a cute ball.
Mbappe.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Hernandez. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Bellingham. Toure providing an outlet on that flank. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Here comes another cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. So what can they make of this? That's good vision. And this is... He's having a shot! Goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's Dembele!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, can he get onto this?
Might want to be careful there.
Saliba is the guilty party there. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard cuts it out.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Shot at goal! Rice. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And this is Dembele. Aimed in towards... Terrific header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. And time is up. Liverpool really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Drogba just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.
Located by the entrance gates.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
Oh, what a climb! Dembele gets flagged offside. And smartly reclaimed. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Mbappe. Robertson has it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught now. He's having a shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Danielson. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Baggio. Passes coming off in quick succession here. First quarter of an hour gone. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the ball in.
When it's delivered...
Shoots! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Vieri does really well there, he is strong. Roberto Baggio. He might be in here! Roberto Baggio.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Dembele. Couldn't squeeze it through. Danielson. Defending was strong and firm. Knocks it into space. Messi. Mbappe. Robertson is in a really good position out wide. Schneider getting this one clear. Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Beckham. Well, they could break here. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Cannavaro. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. Schneider. Vieri. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. Robertson has created one goal already. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a good-looking delivery. He's had a shot! Now it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Roberto Baggio. Looking for the run. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Adriano finds himself offside. Rijkaard, and that's been intercepted. Now Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Played in by Robertson.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Goes down, but nothing given.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, played right into his path. And he's on his way! It's a really well-measured ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're off again. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Ball is over the line. And here's Drogba. Looking to play him in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Gol! Ha segnato al 50° minuto, numero 11.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. Adriano. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out to the right. Dembele. That has ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Now it's Vieri. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, shoot! And he shoots! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Dembele! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Piqué calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's been taken short. He's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. A vicious ball here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the counter is on. He's through here. It is a corner, good chance. Liverpool have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Schneider. Vieri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. And it's Beckham. Beckham. That's very neat. And he's there to make the challenge. Decent progress down the left. Back would it go. Big chance! And that has been clubbed away. Spread it left. He slings it in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Corner number 2 then.
Numero 27.
Schneider with the short one. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Tries a shot! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Picked out brilliant, and the shot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20. Messi. Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And they can counter here. Rashford receives it in a... And the finish! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool are having a ball here. He's gone for goal. Brought out the best in the keeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out to the left flank. Threads one in. Yamal and Alexander-Arnold.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nakata. Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo stood his ground strongly. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here? Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! There it is! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Out towards the flank. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Hazard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rijkaard. Over to the left. Hazard gets into a good position. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Newcastle with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Locatelli with the short one. Oh, important interception. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Yaya Toure. Look at the space here.
Drogba really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Hazard. He's shifted. It's Hazard! And it's come back out to him. They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Newcastle are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bellingham. Played out wide. Cross from Robertson. McAllister. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! Locatelli powering forward here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Batistuta.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. McAllister with the slide tackle there. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
"15 minutes till half-time. And it's Yaya Toure, aimed beyond the defence. Robertson gets into some space. he's got that completely wrong.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bellingham, looking for the run. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's McAllister. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There's a quick free kick. And it's Olmo. Could try cutting inside here. Swings in across. That's a throw. And this is Mohamed Salah. McAllister.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Here's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well timed, excellent interception. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dani Olmo can see things. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Dembele! Cleared away. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And the keeper beats it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk. And it's Bellingham. And here's Drogba. And it's Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a...
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
After 57 minutes is number 20, Didier Drogba.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Valverde. Dani Olmo. And it's Azar. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Dani Olmo. Looks a good ball through. And he welcomes... Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
Yaya Toure. Great vision. Mbappe picks it up out wide. And that's a throw-in. And it's Yaya Toure. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's Drogba! That's got him rattled. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Can he get it through?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's going to go a long way. Now it's Bill. Shoots! That's another chance! And he hits the net! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Drogba. Bellingham takes the shot. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Foot in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dembele is onto it in a flash. Now it's Bellingham, threads one in. That is a crunching tackle. have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the shot's on here. Shot, surely! And it's in! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 82 minutes is number 7, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Substitution on the field, number 17, Danny Olmo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 23,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Coming on the field,
Van Dijk spots it
10,
and intercepts.
Messi. Number 13, Van Nistelrooy. Number 27, Serginho. Number 6,
Locatelli.
Mbappe. Number 4,
Good running,
Best.
strong and purposeful.
Substitution.
Always onto this. Thinks about the... And the shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Liverpool with this to level it up. Back in business. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Wirtz! And somehow it stayed out. Driving forward. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Rashford. And it's Robertson. Flashes it across. Oh, that was vital. Takes a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 8, Bellingham.
Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look,
And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Bellingham picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Special lottery. Please grab the
Thrilling,
tickets you were given when you were
nail-biting,
walking
perhaps
through the
frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Ball is over the line. It's a promising position, delivered in.
Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's a smartly directed ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Liverpool have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Serginho. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Dembele. Knocks it out wide. Looking for the run. The shot, surely! Well, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Tries to play it through. Liverpool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. McAllister cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Drogba. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Serginho gets into a good position. And that's played in low. And it's been given a... Neymar! It's in he goes again. He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Robertson. Liverpool are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Cannavaro.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No way through there. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Dink through. That's an excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? Gets a good foot in there. Aims beyond the defence. Foden picks it up out wide. Fires it in low. Yaya Toure. Played out to the left flank.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's picked it up out wide.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And it's Been shipped out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. And this is Drogba.
And he's been shifted off it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes a shot! Yaya Toure. Well, that looks a... And a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, important interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Yaya Toure. Knocks it into space. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 47.
Second period then underway.
Coming on the field is number 8.
Alexander-Arnold. Nice physical challenge. Now, can they get him away? No foul, says the referee. And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rafinha hurtling down that right flank. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Liverpool shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
And this Leroy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. punched away. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third quarter of the game. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chips it through, and this is Drogba. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's clever. Cannavaro makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, they've got it again. He's great chance! Oh, crossbar! Deftly out wide. Now it's Drogba. Serginho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh no, what has happened here? Rafinha. There will be a throw-in. And it's McAllister. McAllister. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That has not gone well. Great vision. Now it's Drogba. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He is through here. Shot could be on. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Neymar. There's the shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafinha. Spread neatly. And here's Mbappe. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's quick to snatch it back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now this could be a chance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Skims one in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
foot in.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
In with the challenge. Chance here to counter.
That's been slipped through.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Added minute has been indicated.
Now it's Rafinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Brilliantly cut out. That's a throw. Hangs one in. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And they're not going to make any further progress. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. That's headed upfield. Great vision. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Knocks it into space. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Dembele! And that's caused a worry or two. That's a cute ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Robertson picks it up now. He has found the way through. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Robertson. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. A vicious ball here. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And that's going right the way across. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Here it is. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Threads one in, and the flag has stayed down. Beckenbauer. Hibbs applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate.
Goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's given a throw. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And Yaya Toure! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yaya Toure is offering a wry smile there.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dembele. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? McAllister providing an outlet on that flank. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well read, nice interception. McAllister. Beckenbauer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Drogba. Liverpool finding their passes. Beckenbauer. Oh, well measured. And faced Thierry! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Toure powering forward here.
Added time.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. McAllister. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And a quick reminder.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bellingham. Hibbs can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Looking for options for movement. It's Thierry! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Robertson. And this is Yaya Toure. That has been cut short. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Spread out to the left. That has ended up in no man's land. Liverpool still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Tries to play it through. Drogba! It's hit the upright. Tries to thread one through. Not the most accurate pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Batistuta. Played out towards the right wing. That's been slipped through. Bellingham. Now it's Vieri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, no joy this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson looking to hit the byline here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That'll be a throw. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Drogba.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quick.
Header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Hibbs choosing to make the first change.
Number 32, Vieri. Number 27, Serginho. Number 10, number 22, McAllister.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Field, number 13,
That's a
Mbappe.
deception. His
Number
positioning
12,
was spot on.
Van Basten. Number 19, Rashford. Number 15, Olise. Number 11, Neymar.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Liverpool are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rashford. He's in a great position here. Hangs one in. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Corner number 2 then. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 3 minutes.
Plays it through.
Time.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Out of play for a goal kick. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's at the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini. Shoots! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Roberto Carlos. It's Bergkamp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Bergkamp. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's Drogba! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Bergkamp. Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved, played into the box. Oh, well played. And it's Seedorf. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's clever. And he's picked it up out wide. Hit into the middle. Bellingham. Drogba. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a searching pass. Toure unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has ended up in no man's land. Shifted upfield. Threads one in. He showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Seedorf! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Otto is onto this. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. Dembele picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool have their third corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Drogba. Spread it left. Mbappe. Robertson. Robertson goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe looking sharp there. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now he's off and running. And he's picked out the run. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vieira. Seedorf. Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Robertson. Now Mbappe. Robertson played into space out wide.
There will be 1 minute.
Nice control. Picked out it's Dembele! This possibly the last play of the half. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Coming on the field.
Here we go again.
Is number 19.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Looks across and plays it in. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Yaya Toure. Toure was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice interception, well timed. He's a sharp little ball here. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Maldini gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee
would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Spread neatly. And he welcomes it in.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit.
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
Drogba! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. A heavy challenge. Now it's Isak. Oh, perfectly measured that. Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Drogba! Great strike. The test for the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Nedved. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's well spotted. That's headed upfield. Odo. And it's Seedorf. Nedved. It's run loose here. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Drogba! Oh, terrific save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shot a goal! They want to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Substitution on the field, number 24, Nedved. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Dani Olmo. There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Isak. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that was vital. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Maldini gets a foot in here.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Bergkamp. Number 44, Otto. Coming on the field, number 14, Zerbeto.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Attendees, this is a lost
Your final
children's
thoughts, Jim?
announcement.